What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your bi-weekly love check-in. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, do give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It does help out my channel. If you are new here, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I offer personal sessions. The info for that's in the description box of the video. In my sessions, like I do on this channel, it's a hybrid channel. I combine channeling and tarot with universal law, manifesting consciousness, mindset into my sessions. So if you're looking to shift a dynamic, manifest things differently, get out of any cycles, unconscious patterns in your love life or with your specific person, that's what I do. If that's what you're looking for, you can book in with me. If you want a more traditional read or some very quick answers, guys, I've put links to my affiliates in the description box. Mystic Sense will give you your first 5 minutes reading free. Spiritual Blossom will give you a bonus $10 when you deposit $20. So check those out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I put the links to those in the description box as well. Okay, Cappy, let's get into it. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you? How do you feel about them? A projected potential outcome and next move based on the current energies. And guys, why do I say potential? Anyone that's new, and apologies for repeating myself to my regulars, but it's important. I say potential because this is just a reading into one version of you, your specific person, and the connection that you, Capricorn, have manifested or selected out of the infinite that are available right now in this very given moment. Creation is finished. Everything exists all at once. Everyone is you pushed out. Your desires are absolutely meant for you. They're yours. All it would need for you to manifest this differently is a shift in your state of consciousness, the version of Capricorn that you're being, and a reselection of your dominant thoughts and assumptions pushed out, a reselection of the version of the connection, the version of the person, guys. Circumstances do not matter. So I'm going to get into it, Capricorn. I like to also give some tips as I go and I read. Okay, the person on Capricorn's mind, how do they feel about Capricorn as we move through the next 2 weeks? Judgment cards in the reverse. So Capricorn, there seems to be something about like indecision, or maybe there's questions, is this, you know, revivable? Because the Chariot card's also in the reverse. So maybe there's some kind of a stop. For some of you, you know, travel or distance could be a factor. Let me take a look what's going on here. Okay, we've got the Two of Wands. Yeah, a decision needs to be made for sure, Capricorn, because we've got the Two of Wands here. So there's a crossroads energy, right? And that's like needing to make a plan. For some of you, this doesn't involve travel and distance because look, we've got a World card here. But there's something here about getting to a sense of, you know, a balanced decision. We've got Six of Pentacles here, so this would be about reciprocity. Now, for some of you, the Two of Wands and the Six of Pentacles means that a decision needs to be made because there might be, you know, issues here to do with one, balance, and two, because the Judgment card's in the reverse as well. So it could be that there's indecision around maybe moving forward with you, because Six of Pentacles can be outside responsibility. You could be dealing with someone where they need to support financially someone else, or there's issues to do with that, okay? And so to come to you with a plan and move forward might require some kind of a sense of coming to a balance in another situation, whatever that is, guys. Six of Pentacles can be people that are dependent on someone, okay? So it's not always romantic. For some of you it is. It doesn't really have to be an issue, and I'll explain when I get to you because they're just your manifestation, okay? We've got a Queen of Wands, Capricorn, so they're very attracted to you. There's chemistry, okay? We've got the Ace of Cups. There's love here, Capricorn. So it's funny because I always trust what I channel at the beginning, and that Judgment card in the reverse, it's like there's still this kind of, at least in this very moment, this check in, this sense of indecision. I mean, for some of you, Capricorn, this person might be not sure. Like if there's been sort of a stalling, an indecision and lack of plan, they might be unsure whether or not, you know, you're going to choose to move forward with them. There could have been, at least in the perceived past, issues to do with balance and reciprocity, but this is about renewed love. They also might be questioning, Capricorn, are you going to move on with the new love? Let's have a look, because there's a Knight of Swords in the reverse. I mean, Capricorn, some of you have had some harsh words with this person, or there's been like an erratic stop. I saw something about a stop, right? The Chariot card in the reverse. So let me just get a little bit more on what this Six of Pentacles is all about. Three of Pentacles, exactly. It's something to do with reciprocity, guys, because the Three of Pentacles in the reverse is like maybe lack of cooperation, okay? Some of you are connected to this person through career. Some of you have a common network. A small portion of you, you know, there's been inability to move forward because Two of Wands, I mean, a Queen of Wands can be like, you know, pleasure and attraction. It's not necessarily like the Queen that's committed to. Now, again, guys, that might be because someone hasn't been able to move ahead because of some kind of commitments outside, or feeling drained also financially because work and career could be an issue, okay? But we've got the Justice card here as well. So that's another card about balance, coming to a balanced decision, also maybe trying to balance things out with you if there's been some erratic, you know, words or a stop. Some of you are dealing with a situation where marriage, divorce, or legal matters are in the mix. I mean, a Queen of Wands can be the other person. Now, it doesn't even have to be that this person is even like sexually involved or romantically involved, but if there's support or there's finances being poured out in another direction, that could be, at least in this check-in, in this version, an issue. Nothing's an issue, guys, because circumstances don't matter, but I'm going to get to you. So we've got the Justice card and the Page of Wands. Flirtation, Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with a person where there's an age gap because we've got a Queen and a Page. Maybe there's been a bit of immaturity, and that's also caused frustration. Or otherwise, Capricorn, I would say this is about taking things in a new direction and also potentially seeing things from a different perspective, okay? Because that would be Two of Wands and like making a plan. So maybe there's this sort of sense of coming to some kind of a resolution, maybe also resolving something outside of your connection so that they can come in balance with you, okay? And I will get the Oracle cards to get more depth to like the circumstances and what's going on, even though, like I said, we can shift everything, so I'll explain when I get to you. Yeah, Two of Cups, Capricorn, Page of Pentacles. They do see you as a soul connection. This is about relationships, and Page of Pentacles is about coming in with an offer, okay? So that's, you know, pages are the messengers. So a lot of you, there's communication coming through, maybe flirty communication, but this is also the intention to make an offer of sorts. And Ace of Cups is love, a new start. For some of you, this person, because of whatever is going on in terms of career, work, or outside responsibility, if this person might feel like what they're offering you or have been able to offer you is small, and Six of Pentacles would be about being able to like support the connection, okay? So that could be a factor because we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. For some of you, this person's had a turn of luck and now they want to come in. You understand, like things could be being resolved for them, or they could be rebalancing something outside of your connection, and now there's a plan. Okay, now I would say, Capricorn, you manifest everything. So if this reading resonates for you anyway, this is your manifestation or selection. So we're going to get to your side of the street. You can tweak it, you can turn it, you can reverse it, you can fuck it in the bucket, whatever you don't like. But this is where we're at in this very given moment. Okay, so we have Libra energy. And we have a lot of Pentacles, Capricorn. I mean, that's you, right? Let's have a look at you, Capricorn. How are you feeling about them? Ten of Wands. You may be aware that this person has burdens and responsibility. You also might be feeling a little heavy with this, like you're not sure. I mean, Eight of Pentacles, yeah, burdens, responsibilities. Eight of Pentacles would be about effort. Maybe you want this person to make the effort. Well, then you affirm, Capricorn, they always make the effort. I'm the effort. I'm the one. I'm the priority. But by the way, guys, if you didn't check out my guide, my free Manifest Your SP, break out of unconscious cycles and loops in your love life, like push, pull, whatever, I've put a free guide together in the link of the description box so you can check it out and get you back into your operant power state. You know, lift your self-concept and actually essentially turn any situation around. So check it out. So how do you feel about them, Capricorn? You want more effort. You might be aware work and career is a factor. Let's have a look. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. There's been back and forth. Maybe you're also kind of like, some of you feel that this person, you question if they're juggling other things and you're not a priority. Well then, Capricorn, you need to be in the identity, I am the priority, because it is whatever you say it is. Guys, you can check out the last video I posted on that, about you being the validation. Everything is whatever you say it is. And you need to select the version of them where your assumption is that you're the only priority. You're the only, if you feel like there's other choices, Capricorn, and I explained that for some of you that might be the case, no. There's no one else. Put your awareness off that. I'm the chosen one. I've always been the chosen one. I'm the only one. If you feel like this person's not really prioritizing you, I mean, Two of Pentacles again is about balance and reciprocity in a way, you know, but you might be feeling like this is just, you know, this person is just juggling too many things or other options or not prioritizing you. So we just need to we just need to shift the script. Some of you are questioning the direction and you feel like this person has no plan and has been indecisive. Now in their energy, they have a Two of Wands in the upright. So check your assumptions, Capricorn. They are you pushed out, okay? So whatever it is, whatever you say it is, but if you stick to this, they're not going to materialize and deliver. They're only going to show up according to what you dominantly assume and think about them. We've shifted into another version, okay, when you change your assumption. But basically, Capricorn, here, we have a Two of Wands in the upright and we have a Page of Wands. Their intentions to come in with a plan and a direction. If you want to cut short any fucking waiting, if you've been waiting, you say it's now, okay? Everything is now from this moment. So no more waiting. I have it. Go to the end, go to the state of the wish fulfilled. If you want behavioral changes, if this is just something that seems to just be going a little bit back and forth or whatever, again, your end is, no, it's like this. I am a top priority. They will shift for you, Capricorn, okay? They're your mirror. So, but if you think that there's indecision, if you feel this person doesn't have a plan, even if you think that money and legal matters and whatever, or if there is marriage and divorce that needs to be tied up, Capricorn, then you're making that an issue. Take it out of your awareness, right? So you just like go to the end. No, we have a perfect relationship. No, I'm the love of their life. I'm the light of their world. They're madly in love with me. Whatever you want to affirm, whatever gets you in the state, accept it and be that identity, guys. 10 of Pentacles. You want 10 of Pentacles from this person, Capricorn. This is about the future. You want something tangible. You're thinking about children. Some of you, you know, maybe you've been back and forth. You want to build a future with this person and you feel like this person has a lack of plan. I mean, for some of you, you know, this is about balance and reciprocity. And if it's not about, you know, other people or an option, right? Like just say marriage, divorce, whatever. Okay, Capricorn, then it might be that you think that this person has shown up immature and not really delivering and not prioritizing the connection to give you the 10 of Pentacles. So you need to change your perspective on that. You need to shift and just say, no, they're absolutely stable. They're committed to me. We have a perfect relationship. They absolutely, like, they're mapping out their whole fucking future around me right now. Of course. Of course they are. That's really all you need to do. 9 of Wands, it's in the reverse. And then what else? Chariot card in the reverse came out here. Saw it when I was shuffling here. There's something about you feeling like there's a block or it's not moving, or at least in the recent perceived past, guys, because everything's just perception and we shift moment by moment. So if you think, oh, this can't move forward, or this has been stalled, or they're like this, or they're taking too long, then you're just putting awareness on that. You're putting conditions on a manifestation and you're manifesting moment by moment through what you assume to be true. It is whatever you say it is, but you seem to have, your back and forth, Capricorn, is you thinking, can this move forward? Can this not move forward? So instead of that, just say, we're here. They've chosen me. If you think they're not choosing or they're not moving towards you, no, we're here. We're in a relationship. We have a perfect relationship. Release anything that you think is a block, any condition, keep it clean. If some of you, if travel or distance is a factor and you think that that makes it difficult, like this is about house and home and building for the future, then that's a non-issue as well. Things can shift so fast you have no idea, right? Like, so that they'll call you up and say, I'm moving, we're moving in together, can't live without you. Think of the infinite possibilities, Capricorn. Like, seriously, we've got the 9 of Wands, it's in the reverse. So you are a little bit wounded or guarded or something. You feel like there's a block or a wall between the two of you. Now, this person very well, like in this check-in, there could be, you know, circumstances and conditions outside of your connection, like I said, like work, career, legal matters, contracts, something like that. And that could have created, you know, some kind of a dynamic where things got a bit harsh or erratic. And maybe you have a wound or a block connected to that, or an assumption that this person is blocked off from you. So you would need to just let it the fuck go, release it. It is whatever you say it is, Capricorn. That's it. Like, you know, whilst I repeat myself, it's just that simple. Be in the now. Be in the state of having the wish fulfilled. Be in the now. Okay, yep, Empress card. So Capricorn, you want to grow and expand with this person. Small portion of you, there's children in the mix here, or a wife or a mother figure, and you feel like you're on the outer, you're the Queen of Wands. Okay, sometimes it is that way. All right, now then, I would take your attention off that being an issue. It's a non-issue in your end. You're the one that selected these circumstances from the beginning, so take your attention off it. Now, if you're looking for the long-term game, the long game, you want, you know, the whole kit and caboodle, the 10 of Pentacles, the Empress, etc. It already exists for you from the moment you think it, because everything is already in existence. Creation is finished, guys. 8 of Wands is in the reverse. You feel like this goes stop-start with communication, and you're not sure if this can move forward. Take out the uncertainty, Capricorn. If you're partly focused that this person talks to you and partly you think they don't want to talk to you because of all these complications, then you're just shifting in and out. This person has an intention to come in with the plan. If you feel like they have an intention, but maybe they will, maybe they won't, you're half feeling like, yep, I know that they will, and half feeling like they won't. Well, you know, you need to just be sticking to your decision, because it's all you. Okay, guys. Cancer energy, Taurus, Libra energy. I mean, let's get one more on what this 2 of Pentacles is. Yeah, there's impatience, Capricorn. Back, forth, timing. Now, for some of you dealing with a situation where in the recent perceived past, there's a wound because you feel like this person that they're not ready for you, or they might have said they're not ready. There's a sense of timing being a factor. Maybe some of you selected a version where the circumstances are that this person is tied up, or financially they're unready to give you the 10 of Pentacles and the, you know, whatever. So change the story, guys. Why is timing an issue when everything exists right now? Now, some of you got impatient with this person. There's been erratic communication. Maybe you feel time is running out. So there's a fear like, what if you wait around and you don't eventually get your 10 of Pentacles or your thing? Well, then you're in the awareness of someone that's waiting around. So validate yourself by saying, I want it, I got it, because I am everything. They're just my mirror, okay, in every version of reality. So just, you know, detach from the circumstances. We've got Sagittarius energy there, okay? So what else with that Temperance card? Oh, see, it's so, guys, I ignored it. They said to take it, but I didn't take it. Now it's flipped out again. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. It had to come out in the world. You think this goes round and round. Some of you have been a bit cold or erratic with this person in the recent past. If you keep bringing that in, you're just reliving that moment, that dynamic between the 2 of you. It's a completely different dynamic when you just like clean slate and shift and project new dominant thoughts and assumptions. No, we've always been perfect. We have a perfect relationship. No, it's like this. Queen of Swords, though, guys, some of you are dealing with a situation when there's round and round, because if if there's legal matters or divorce, Queen of Swords can be the divorcee. And so you might also have an assumption that this person's been unready to move forward because they're wounded from some thing going on outside of you, because the Queen of Swords in reverse can also be a very harsh energy. And maybe you're dealing with a person, some of you have the story, oh, this person needs to heal because they've gone through something with someone else and they need, you know, time to heal or process. That's also a story. That's also a condition, guys. Seriously. So the World card in the reverse, that's also unfinished business potentially. So you feel like this person, some of you feel that the timing hasn't been right because there's unfinished business. There is no unfinished business. Go to the end. Sorry guys that, you know, I say the same thing over and over, but like what else can I do? It's, if you guys want, you can check out my playlist on manifesting and universal law, like the whole playlist, and get more information about this. Okay, we've got caught, secrets exposed, with money matters, legal matters, something like that, guys. There's something going on here. I mean, either it's that this person, you know, had initially held back a lot in being very open and honest about some issues that they're having to do with their money, with their career. Some of you are dealing with an entrepreneur. Some of you are dealing with a person that's facing like contractual issues, legal matters. Others of you, you know, like I said, you might have manifested a situation where there's, you know, you feel like you're the other person, and this says secrets exposed, surprised, shocked, and there's somehow money matters tied in or legal matters tied in, right? Like if you're the other person and you're dealing with someone that's married or in a relationship or tying that up. What does this person want? Childish. Didn't I say they might have shown up a bit immature? Okay, there's a bit of an immature energy here. It says childish. And then we have playing the victim. So maybe you've had arguments with this person because there's impatience here. And maybe you also got pissed off with this person. But then we've got ashamed, backfired, with pop-up. Very interesting. So there's a reach out. There's potentially this person's surprise visit, it says. It also says in person. So, you know, some of you are going to be getting, I mean, I said that there's strong indication in this moment, in this check-in, of communication or reach out or wanting to see you in person. Now, if you hold this reading or your old assumptions or beliefs about this person that, well, they'll never really choose, or they're taking forever, or going back to some fight you had, or having an assumption that they're this way or that way, or keeping your awareness all the problems, perceived problems, then, you know, the reach out can go this way or that way, guys. Or if you think partly that this person wants to see you and then you go back into, but it's impossible, well, then it's just going to confirm that. Okay, like the outside's going to reflect that. I mean, we have, we have a distance, and then we have intimacy, passion, coming into union, chemistry, missing you. So they do, first of all, I told you that they're very attracted to chemistry, passion. That there is a coldness. Now, some of you, there's a breakup going on outside of your connection, and there's money and legal matters and things tied up in that. Or that's what's caused some distance between the two of you. So just stick to the part that you like, or the ideal version of this person. If you feel like, no, they're not ready yet, I don't even care if they said it, guys. It's a projection, moment by moment by moment by moment. Everything's a projection. Everyone is you pushed out. Parts of you. I'm not saying if someone is a shit, you're a shit, guys. Anyone that is new to my channel, please go and actually explore a little bit more what I'm talking about, okay? As within, so without. So they're just mirroring, you know, stories, beliefs, assumptions, lead up of thoughts, whatever. So if we hold on to that, you just carry it and you keep, you know, reinforcing it. So here, like, no, they're ready. No, we are. It's now. They love me now. There is no problem. Everything is perfect. They're mad about me. Like, they're crazy. I'm their entire world. Look, it's like they do. There's love. They want a new start with you. There could be some kind of a, something going on outside of your connection that is being resolved, okay? But if you want it sped up, you say it's a non-issue, okay? Because there's contemplation, unsure, choices, decisions. So there's a decision, and I started that way, that needs to be made. There's a bit of uncertainty still. So then the uncertainty is also stemming from you, Capricorn. Everyone's like playing a character in your show. So just make the decision for yourself, all right? Go to the end. All right, Capricorn, you know, I hope that that resonated for some of you. It doesn't have to be for everyone. I intend that it did help some of you either way, in essence. And I'm sending you guys so much love, and I'm going to check in with you in 2 weeks' time.